Hi Cancer, it's Majori here from the Punk Priestess, and welcome to your Tarotscope for April. So we're going to get right into the spread. What I have here is a signifier, main energy, and then we're going to go through the rest of the cards. Okay. All right. All right, so this is what I have here. I have the Mother of Wands upright, which is also the Queen of Wands. And then I have apathy here. So interesting. You might be using this Aries season for a little rage inducements. Also with the apathy, it's like, really don't get discouraged about things not working your way. It's like not a time to get negative. It's a season to have fun. And I feel like for you, you've had a couple hard weeks and, you came into Pisces season where you kind of felt good, and then you had to jump right into fire, jump right into Aries season. And it's just kind of been a little unsettling for you. So you really need to tap into your potential, tap into your power, tap into that confidence. You have what it takes. Don't have rainy days and clouded judgments and thought ruin your energy, ruin the goodness inside of you. It's not a time to get negative. It's not a time to feel defeated. It's a time to be a warrior and to be a champion and to fight. And you really need to do that. So I want you to feel empowered with knowing yourself and connecting with yourself. I don't want to feel you be disempowered and disengaged. It's not the time. It's not the season. This month it's going to really test you to not be negative, test you to not think, bad about people or yourself or whatever it is that you're feeling apathy towards. It's like it's not the time to do that. And you really need to fight those thoughts, fight those feelings. Okay, so I'm going to head into a deeper dive here. Okay, so this is what I have, and then we'll go through it. So the Eight of Wands upright. It kind of matches a little bit. Eight of Wands upright, and then we have the Seven of Cups reversed, and then we have the Four of Cups reversed. All right, so let's start here with the Eight of Wands, because the Eight of Wands is such a positive card. So much opportunity and fulfillment coming your way, and you aren't really seeing it or opening yourself up to it because of this apathetic energy that you're deciding to circulate yourself around instead of thinking about all the opportunity and all the positiveness that can come with moving beyond disappointment experiences or just things not working out this year that you thought were going to be, dead ringers for success. The Seven of Cups is asking you that you need to reprogram your thoughts. You need to retrain your thoughts, and you have to really not have any emotional attachment to things. Like you have to detach yourself from these feelings or these thoughts or these emotions. It's just not worth your time and energy. You need to let them spill. You can't engage in what could have been and what ifs, because that's not going to do anything for you. That's not going to propel you forward into a new future. So you need to focus on what's coming in, what's on the horizon, what opportunity can be available to you, instead of worrying about, spilt milk. Like clean it up, refill your glass. These things didn't work out for a reason, so that these things that are meant for alignment, are meant for your life, can come through. A lot of times we block our own blessings, or we don't understand why things left our lives, or people, left us. And then we have to realize that there's so much else coming in that we aren't even opened up to yet. We haven't even experienced. We don't even know how much abundance and fruition is on its way in. So you got to just really move away from discouragement, move away from things that haven't worked and situations that were disappointing. You got to move away from it because it's not in alignment with what's coming in. And then we have the Four of Cups reversed here, and it's pretty much saying like the wait is over. you will start seeing this Eight of Wands energy usher in and give yourself new life. Maybe this is happening once we have more planets go into Pisces, or this can be during the full moon in Libra on the 16th. It's just like opportunity is coming. You know, your cup will be filled again, and it will be filled with more beneficial liquids, resources, people, situations, money, opportunities, events, whatever it is. So it's just like you've been holding out for a while, and you know, you're going to see the results that you're looking for. And it's going to come really quickly. So you have to be very careful what you wish for, because a lot of these things that you want is going to be a free fall. And you're going to be like, wow, okay, now I'm overwhelmed because I wanted these things and now it's happening and holy shit. So it is going to kind of take you by surprise a little bit. So be prepared for things to get moving really quickly. Like Aries season doesn't hold back. So once you get into Taurus, you can kind of ground a little bit. But if you're already experiencing like a windfall of a lot of opportunities, or just a lot of excitement, or just things in general, you know, you've asked for this, you know? So you can act surprised, like you didn't know it was coming, but you knew it was coming. You're very intuitive. You knew it was coming. Okay, so this is what I'm pulling here for clarifiers. I have cosmic fuckery. I have, or what was I doing a minute ago? Yesterday's truth. And then I have you're playing yourself. Okay, so let's start here with the cosmic fuckery, because boy, is it some cosmic fuckery. So we have Aries season. We just had Venus go into Pisces until May 1st. And then we are going to be having Mars join Pisces, and then it's going to be the full moon in Libra, then it's Taurus season, and then also before all that, we have on the 10th, Mercury moving into Taurus, so it's just a lot. And then we have the solar eclipse, the first eclipse of the season starting on the 30th. So it's just going to be a wave of a lot of energy, a lot of cosmic fuckery. And like for you, it's like you had a gentle passing, and then now it got kind of disruptive, and now it's back to being a little grounded. So it's just like a lot of highs and lows. It feels for you with this energy, which is why like this opportunity is coming in maybe unexpectedly, or it's just like it's been coming in sporadically, which is a little frustrating because you kind of wanted it, you know, at certain timing, but you can't really control what the planets are doing because they're going to do it anyways. So it is just like when you're getting a windfall, or you're getting, you know, something in your life that you want, you got to take it full speed ahead, and you can't look back. Seven of Cups reversed. What was I doing a minute ago? Yesterday's truth. This was yesterday's truth. Yesterday, you know, you thought that this was the relationship you wanted. You thought this was the job you wanted. You thought this was the right mode of action. You thought this was whatever it was, you know, whatever you were thinking about, whatever you thought, this delusion, this imagination, this vision, whatever you thought was concrete isn't concrete. And that was yesterday's truth. So you're moving away from that, which is good, because now you're having the rose-colored glasses fly off your face, and you're really seeing things and people for what they truly are. So it's good, but it's kind of left you a little bit with resentment, a little apathetic, and we need to clear that out, because we don't have time and space for that energy, because all that energy is doing is playing ourselves. We're playing ourselves, and it's like the universe is like, okay, the Four of Cups reversed, things are available to you now. Why aren't you moving forward? And it's because you're playing yourself based off of experiences that didn't work out. You're afraid to go after, you know, certain things. You're afraid to put yourself out there because of past rejection or things not working out. And it's like, you got to understand that that was yesterday. This is today. What are you going to do today now that you have all these different resources, all these different assets available to you? How are you going to utilize them? Or are you just going to let them diminish into thin air, and you're not going to claim them in this lifetime? You really got to pick yourself back up and get back in the race. Aries season doesn't slow down for anyone. So, and then Taurus season is like, you can relax, but you still have to do work. You still have to focus on what's coming and what's going on. All right, so pulling some astrology cards, and I'm going to pull another tarot card as a signifier here. Okay, and then I'm going to just look at transit calendar on my Anomic, because I just wanted to see what was happening with the retrogrades, because we haven't had a retrograde for over a month now, but that's going to all change. So yes, the 30th we have our partial solar eclipse at 10 degrees 28 minutes in Taurus. Okay, yes. So we have Pluto. That's the one. So Pluto is going to be the first planet going retrograde on the 29th in Capricorn. So, you know, be prepared for that transit going retrograde right before we have our first solar eclipse, our eclipse season starting. So what I have here is Uranus, which is currently in Taurus. I have the first house of personality, which rules Aries, and then I have the Queen of Swords reversed. So let's start off with Uranus. So Uranus is in Taurus. It's, you know, shaking up our resources, our money, our stability, financial stability, career stability. It's causing havoc. It's causing chaos. And I think that's another reason why you feel kind of uprooted and like disheveled, is because you've had to deal with so much in the past couple years, and you're kind of exhausted, and it's given you kind of like a real life kind of shitty perspective on things with this apathy coming through. And it's just like you cannot have Uranus cloud and all this experience cloud your good nature. And Uranus is here to be a rebellion, to shake things up. And you have to, you know, get with the rebellion and realize that these things, the Seven of Cups, yesterday's truth that you thought was real, you thought was tangible and accessible, and what you wanted is not what you need. It's not what you actually desire. It was a lie. Because you need to have this quest to find yourself. You need to find yourself away from convention, away from conformity, away from capitalism, away from, you know, working this job or whatever it is. You need to find yourself. And this is what Aries season is calling for you to do with the Mother of Wands. Who are you? Who are you really? Apart from these external pressures and societal pressures. The Queen of Swords reverse. You need to mentally get clear about what it is that you want and how you're going to show up for yourself. If you have a great support system, you know, that's awesome, but maybe you need more support. Maybe you're not able to really fully step into your power and your truth because you don't have people to look up to. You don't have people who can nurture this new growth that you want to usher into your life. So that's what you have to really think about when it comes to the first house, is like, what person do you want to bring forward? What best version of yourself do you want to step into, so you can align yourself with those people who are going to mentally be available to you, nurture you, be a shoulder to lean on. And it might come in crazy, unpredictable ways, but that's how Uranus works. It's going to give us what we need in an unexpected way, and we just kind of have to be okay with this wild ride. So don't play yourself. The cosmic fuckery is real. You've been experiencing it. You know, you're in tune to it. And have these queens work together. Get your minds initiating some forward progress in your external world, and see what opportunities as the Eight of Wands can come into your life. So that is the reading for April, dear Cancer. And thank you so much for tuning in and for your support. And if you want a reading with me, my books are open for April and May. I have a variety of astrology and tarot readings, so do the thing. I also have a new spell candle collection available and some vintage trinkets, so check those out as well. So thank you so much, and I will see you next month.